ING is a worldwide organization. We're available on 80 countries, 600,000 members worldwide, Filipinos. All right? And largely Filipinos, of course, because this organization is designed for the Filipinos, to help Filipinos. Now, I'm going to share to you at this point two items, okay? Two programs, two sets of companies that are highly recommended by us and by me because these companies immediately or can right away address the three major financial needs. Okay? I'll show you first the mutual fund side and I'll show you also the healthcare side, which is Kaiser. Okay? So the mutual fund side, i-generalize na lang natin kasi ang daming companies dyan. But in general, they're the same concept. Okay? So first, mutual funds. Okay? Dito na connected, related si mutual fund sa kasi stock market. Magkakapatid yan eh, mutual fund and stock market, no? So pag sinabing mutual funds, mutual fund is a company. Okay? It's a company. It's not a product in the first place. It's a company. Okay? A company, an investment company. And an investment company that's investing largely on the stock market. Okay? And if I want to build a mutual fund company, if I want to open a mutual fund company, I need to ask a permit. I need to get approval from the government under Republic Act, okay, Investment Company Act of the Philippines. Ano po yun? That's the law that is mandating Filipinos to invest correctly. Meaning to say, not anyone can invite you to invest in his own company. Kasi kapitbahay mo, relative mo, they can make their own company and tell you, invest in my company. Not everybody is allowed to invest, to solicit investment except the mutual fund company who is allowing everybody to invest also. And merong Republic Act na Investment Company Act that mandates Filipinos, tells Filipinos, you can invest now in the stock market. Now, yung mutual fund company, kailangan magkaroon sila ng what you call this capital. And as I've heard, the minimum capital is around 300 to 500 million to start a mutual fund company. So, in short, meron na silang sariling pera. And they can invest anytime already, largely in the stock market. The good news about this is that the mutual fund company allows Filipinos, average income Filipinos, everybody of legal age, to invest in their own company. Meaning to say, if I'm the owner of mutual fund company, I can tell my sister, my brother, my kapitbahay, hey, invest in my company because you can. This is a legal way to grow money. So that's what the mutual fund can do, right? Investors like you and me with small amount of money can participate in the investment na gagawin or na ginagawa ni mutual fund company. And of course, together with the big money from the mutual fund company, all our small money combined with their own big money, trabaho ng fund manager na i-invest sa stock market. That's why you become a part owner of Jollibee, part owner of SM, San Miguel, BDO, BPI. Kasi long time ago, hindi natin naisip na how can I be a part owner of Jollibee? Hindi ko naman kakilala itong yung may-ari ng Jollibee. And aside from that, wala akong pera na i-invest sa Jollibee. Nakakahiya naman, right? But through this concept, okay, and through this product, anyone can be a business partner of the business owners of these companies. All right? And sinisiguro ng mutual fund company that the investment that they put in would grow around 8 to 12%. Sinisiguro, hindi guaranteed, but sinisiguro. Mean to say, they try their best, they do their best kasi yung mutual fund manager, expert yan eh. Yan yung pinag-aaralan nila. Yan yung trabaho nila 24 hours. Hindi po yan part-time, fund manager. Walang ganun. Di ba? Hindi po yan fund manager sa araw, driver sa gabi. No, hindi yan. Yan yung focus ng fund manager. Talagang pinapalago yung pera. Expert sila. So, tayo naman, hindi naman tayo masyadong expert. Ikaw, you have a time with your family, you need time for your job, for your work, for your businesses, but may pera ka. But you don't have time to really dedicate 24 hours to study stock market. That's why binigay mo lang, ininvest mo lang sa mutual fund. And the mutual fund manager will do their job for you. Now, pag kumita yung mutual fund ng 8 to 12%, kumita na yung pera natin. Kasi sinabay doon sa pera nila. Di ba? And that's fair enough, right? Kahit malaki yung pera nila at maliit lang pera mo, if kumita ng 12%, 8%, then kumita sila ng 8% sa pera nila, kumita ka rin ng 8%. That's fair enough. That is equality. Hindi kagaya ng bangko. Yung bangko kasi, the big amount of money will have interest. The small amount of money will not have interest. That's not equality. But this is not the business of the bank. It's the business of a mutual fund. That's why the bank puts money in the mutual fund. If nagtataka kayo kahapon, if naglagay ka sa bangko 4%, saan naman nilagay ng bangko yung pera nila? Pinapamanage nila sa mutual fund. Right? If naglagay ka sa SSS, saan naman nilagay ni SSS yung pera? Pinapamanage nila sa mutual fund. All right? So, mean to say, now you know where the SSS puts money, then put money where the SSS puts money. Mutual fund. Okay? So, mean to say, no March, nung nagsimula yung lockdown natin, si SM, okay? The SM company, what you call this, they have shareholders, right? And the shareholders, they own shares, of course, right? The shareholders, they own shares. Now, the share price is March 16, the share price is 667. Okay? Mean to say, the shareholders, they hold shares which are priced each at 667. It's just like you own a property. That property is priced, let's say, 2,000 per square meter. So parang ganon. Pero sa property kasi, you cannot buy 1 square meter, 2 square meter, minimum siguro 50 or 100 square meter. Yan. Dito sa stock market, you can buy few shares as long as it's combined with a big amount of money in the mutual fund. So let's say CSM, of course, that was March 16, 667. 8 months after, naging 1,100. Right? Now, here comes San Miguel. March 16, 72 pesos per share. 8 months after, 116 pesos per share. Here comes Jollibee. March 19, 91 pesos. November 10, 200 pesos. That is 120%. Now, if the mutual fund invested already in SM, invested already in San Miguel, invested already in Jollibee, March 2020, by now, kumita na sila. And if you invested in the mutual fund since then, kasi naging member ka since then, mean to say, tumubo na yung pera ng mutual fund, tumubo na rin yung pera mo. You already earn. Because the mutual fund company already earned, you already earn. Kasi sinabay mo yung pera mo sa kanila. Mean to say, sino yung, if you recall, high cost of waiting, who started first? Who invested first? Kailan ka nag-save? Some people just invested this year. Some people invested last year. I invested in mutual funds since 2003. Right? So mean to say, we cannot go back 2003 and mag-seminar tayo during that time and tell you, guys, 2003 ngayon, let's invest kasi mangyayari ang pandemic in the 2020. No, we cannot do that. All we can do is move forward. If you appreciate this information right now, and only IMG is doing this, not your insurance agent, not your bank, only IMG is doing this. Start to believe this information that this is right for you, and you are in the right time, at the right place, at the right moment in your life to know this. Probably last year, kung na-meet mo ito, hindi ka pa ready. Probably 5 years ago, pag na-meet mo itong information, hindi ka pa ready. But now, you should be more ready than ever. Kahit hindi ka pa ready, start doing it already. Kasi dumating ng pandemic, ilang pandemic na hihintayin mo bago ka mag-invest, right? So you have to have a life-changing moment, and right now should be part of it. Okay? So, mean to say, yung ginawa ng mutual fund, invest ng SM shares, invest ng San Miguel shares, invest ng Jollibee shares, and other company, and kumita na sila after 8 months, and pag nag-invest ka rin, sinabay mo sa mutual fund, sinabay mo sa maraming IMG members, lahat ng IMG members, kumita na. Kung hindi ka pa IMG member, ask your friend who invited you, become a member of IMG. Don't do it because I tell you so. Do it because you have big dreams. Do it because you need a way to grow your money other than the usual way to grow money. You want passive income. You want to let money work for you in the future. You have your children. You have 3 generations ahead to work hard for. Then start doing it now. Let IMG help you. All right? Now, here is what you call a sample goal. Diba? Sa X-curve, gusto natin may savings goal tayo. This is just a sample goal. Okay? I know this is just a small goal, but it's just a sample goal. Again, retirement yaman goal. Gusto mo magkaroon ng 1 million cash savings in 20 years. Option 1, this is my suggestion. Mag-save ka lang ng 50,000 every year. Every year for the next 20 years. I guarantee to you, you have 1 million, right? Guaranteed yan. Kasi kahit wala pa yung interest, you will have 1 million pesos. I-multiply mo lang 50,000 times 20. And that's around 4,500 per month, more or less, for 6. In 1 year, you'll have around 50,000. So in 20 years, you have 1 million. Hooray! Congratulations, right? But there's option 2. Okay? You can also set aside 50,000 every year. Pwede gawin mong per month, 4,500 or 4,800 per month. Okay? And 50,000 yan every year. Pero instead of 20 years, 10 years lang. 10 years ka lang magko-contribute. So what happened is this. Year 1 up to year 10, that is the savings period. Year 11 to year 20, that's the waiting period. Hihintayin mo pa rin at the end of 20 years. Pero nakaka-save ka na ng 10 years kasi 10 years lang yung saving period. You just like if you recall high cost of waiting, 6 years lang sila nag-save ng 20,000. In this sample, 50,000 for 10 years. Now, on the third option, option 3, inangat natin konti yung 50,000, dagdagan natin ng 10,000. So around 60,000 per year or 5,000 per month. Okay? And instead of 10 years, 7 years lang. 7 years is the saving years. No, savings years. Year 1 to year 7. Year 8 to year 20 is the waiting years. At the end of year 20, you'll have your 1 million cash. Now, this is what we suggest. You can do all those options. Okay? You can do option 1 on the side, you can do option 2, and you can do option 3. Doesn't matter as long as you have 1 million each as a result. So magkakaroon ka ng 3 million. If you want 3 million, do all the options. And you discover later on ano yung mas madali, di ba? Pero if limited lang yung funds mo, you can do option 2 and option 3. Because you're also looking forward to the years na mag-wait ka lang. Mean to say, limited lang yung savings years mo kasi alam mo na limited lang yung pera mo. Alam mo, contractual basis ka lang. Alam mo, limited lang yung oras mo sa trabaho mo. Alam mo, limited lang yung chances to make money. That's why, as long as you still have money now, as long as you still have a job right now, as long as you can still do business and make some money, you maximize the next 7 to 10 years. So the option 2 connects with the mutual fund. The option 3 connects with the 4-in-1 program. Sometimes I call it all-in-1. Okay, all-in-1 instead of 4-in-1. Kasi minsan may nagsabi 3-in-1, 4-in-1, 5-in-1. All-in-1 na lang. Okay? So yung mutual fund kanina natapos na natin, na-expound na natin. Yung 4-in-1 program, ito yung program na ginawa ni Kaiser. Kaiser designed this program so perfectly for the right person na gustong magkaroon ng 4 benefits in one program. Okay? One action, isang kilos, 4 na benefits. First, what makes that program 4-in-1? The first benefit dyan is the investment benefit because there's a mutual fund inside that program. Nakaka-invest ka pa rin, yung pera mo, nakaka-invest pa rin sa mga big companies dyan. Number 2, life insurance. There's a certain protection. And alam naman natin, protection, di ba, included yan sa 3 major needs, 3 major financial needs natin. Number 3, healthcare. Lalong-lalo na healthcare. Maraming walang healthcare ngayon. Maraming nagkakasakit, nauubos yung pera. Kailangan magkaroon ng healthcare. And number 4, the burial benefit or memorial fund benefit or repatriation benefit. Meaning to say, pag sinabi kasi nating memorial plan, it's always an additional cost of the Filipino. Meaning to say, even if you are a bank depositor or insurance client, you still need to buy memorial plan because it's an added cost kasi hindi ino-offer ng bank kahit bank client ka at hindi rin kasabay ng insurance company yung product na binibili mo, right? It's an additional cost. Well, if you choose this program, you don't have to spend additional cost because naka-integrate na yan sa benefit. 4-in-1 kasi, right? And of course, you don't want to get sick right away. So this is a program that will guarantee later on, in case you do need healthcare, meron kang healthcare benefit. So a little bit of expounding on this program is this. Let's say you're age 22 and you're ready to save 60,000 per year. In this example, that's around 59,000. Okay? 7 years. Year 1 to year 7 is the savings period. Now, since 7 years ka lang nagsisave, then you're expected to receive certificate of full payment. Ano yan? That is something unique to the Kaiser program only because some insurance company or most insurance company do not give you a certificate of full payment. Sinasabi nila 10 years ka lang magbabayad. After 10 years, wala namang certificate of full payment. After 10 years, sisingilin ka for 11th year onwards kasi they don't give a certificate of full payment. In this program, there's a proof na tapos ka na sa 7 years. Right? And since year 1 onwards, ini-invest na kasi yung pera mo. So tumutubo na yung pera mo at 10%. Ano yung 10%? Happy na ako dyan kasi it's in between 8 to 12%. Right? Mean to say, sinusigurado ni Kaiser sa mutual fund program inside of it na kumikita yung savings natin at around 10%. If you recall Rule 72, happy na tayo kasi it's in between 8 to 12. Right? And kasi, kailangan magkaroon ka ng big amount of money when you retire. So in this example, this guy, this kid, this lady at age 22, at age 60, she will get around 6.4 million. Right? 6.4 million. Pero gusto niya kunin lahat yung 6.4, pwede. Pero gusto niya maging living on interest, kagaya sa example natin sa rules sa X-curve, 6.4 million naka-stay put lang dyan, but it gives him around 640,000. That's around 10%. And 640,000, that translate around 50 to 55,000 a year, or 60,000 a year. And that is more than enough pension po that anyone can wish, on top of SSS or GSIS or kahit anumang pension program that you have, veterans pension, whatever. 60,000, no one will give you. And who do you know, like right now, a senior citizen receiving 60,000 per month? Wala, di ba? So mean to say, while he's enjoying a healthcare coverage, a full coverage of 6.4 million worth of healthcare in case may mangyari, while he's enjoying that, while still healthy, he's receiving 640,000 every year, onwards lifetime. And he can pass on that money to his family. Okay? He can pass on that money to his family, his children, children. That's the difference between SSS. SSS, it cannot be inherited by your children. It can be inherited by your spouse. And what if your spouse is not no longer alive? Then your children cannot inherit your SSS. Right? Ito, it can be inherited by the next generation. Ano yung sabi natin, the Bible? A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. The social media, successful people plan for 3 generations. See? So whichever quote you believe, whichever verse you believe, it becomes materialized through that program. Right? Now, if ni-withdraw mo yung half, kalahati, 6.4 million, 3.2 million, binigay mo lahat sa kamag-anak mo, sa relative mo, tatlong anak mo, tigwa 1 million each, they'll be so happy to start their life with 1 million pesos, right? But you still have 3.2 worth of healthcare and worth of pension around 30,000 a month or 300,000 per year. You're still happy with it, right? Pero gusto mo early retirement, 20 years after pwede. Yun yung retirement yaman goal natin. Gusto mo magkaroon ng 1 million 20 years after, 7 years ka lang mag-save, around 60,000 per year, you almost got 3 times whatever you save. Right? 3 times whatever you save. That's around 1.1 or almost 1.2 million. And again, just like what you can do with a 6.4, you can do with a 1.1 or 1.2. Either you can let it stay put there and give you around 100,000 per year interest. Who is giving you 100,000 per year right now? Almost nobody, right? A relative cannot give you 100,000 per year almost. No? There's no promise guarantee that your relative will give you 100,000. There's no promise guarantee that your parents, your loved ones will give you 100,000 per year. This program will help give you 100,000 per year, 20 years onward, right? And the good thing about this program, this is not just about saving. This is a healthcare program in the first place. And this is a retirement program. This is life insurance program, 20 years covered, right? And this is also burial and funeral benefits. Because even if you have a funeral or a memorial plan in place, wala naman nakasali sa package mo dyan that sila yung magsusupply sa snacks. 'Di ba? During sa wake, 'di ba? Ilang days that we will stay at the chapel and do some prayers. Who will spend for the snacks? Who will spend for the food? Who will spend for the priest? Who will spend for all other expenses? Right? Who will spend for the lapida? yung pangalan, 'di ba? Yung pag nagburol mo na. Who will pay for all the security or all the escort if you want escort during the funeral So at least dyan pwede, right? But if you don't have memorial plan yet, then don't bother to buy because in that package already integrated. So I mean to say, it's not just you're only saving money and growing money, talagang nakaka-save ka. Kasi you don't have any more to buy, you don't need any more to buy a certain memorial plan. But if you have it in place, memorial plan in place, that's okay. This will be on top of that. Okay? Kasi alam ko, kukulangin talaga yung memorial plan mo. Yeah? Right? So if you have the 4-in-1 program, remember, you are building a solid financial foundation. Alam mo na yung purpose. So kung pag ito na lang yung kulang mo, then execute. Try to have it. Okay? So that you will have a complete program. So that you'll end the year very strong. You'll end the year with financial security. Complete your situation, your level right now with this program. 4-in-1 program. Alright? So guys, in other words, be financially educated. Make sure you have knowledge and understanding of the basic and important financial concepts. Since Tuesday and kahapon and today,